Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of TatSteej. Want to talk to you guys a little bit about the aging process. And this is specifically men, kind of geared towards men. I'm talking from the male perspective. I'm a guy, ladies, I'd like to give a little bit of perspective, but I can't exactly put myself in your head when it comes to getting older. I'm 42. I'm going to be 43 in 6 months, and as I get older, I like to think here that I can still do the things that I could when I was 25 years old. Not really the case, even though from a physical standpoint, at least aesthetically, I'm in better shape than I was at 25, 26, even 30 years old. I do notice that certain things are slowing down, not recovering from injuries as quickly as I used to, taking me a little bit longer to get out of bed in the morning. Just noticing overall changes in my body, starting to get a little more gray, starting to grow some hair in some places that I really wished I didn't, starting to lose hair in places that I'd really like to keep it, but that's nothing new. And again, I was talking with my friend Steve, and we were talking about getting older, and we were talking about, in the interest of getting older, our priorities in life start to shift a little bit. And he was talking about how he really was kind of lost in where his life was going over the last couple of years. He didn't know what he wanted to do, and he said in the last few months he's really kind of honed down what he wants to do with his life. And we were talking about that, and we were discussing, if you're ever going to take advantage of the things that you've always wanted to do in life, you need to do it now before you're too damn old to do it. And some people will say, oh, well, you're never too old, you're only as young as you feel. Yeah, but some people just age differently than others. Some people, it's lifestyle related. People who smoke, people who drink, people who don't eat well, people who don't exercise on a regular basis. It eventually catches up with you, and eventually your body just says, you know what, we're tapping out, we're done. Some people, it's just crappy luck of the draw, whether it's genetics, bad knees, bad hips, bad heart, bad head, whatever the case may be. They just age quicker than others, and they lose that window of opportunity to do the things in life that they think might make them happy. Go on a cruise, buy a convertible, get a sports car, buy a new house, go on a long vacation. The things that you want to do in life, but you're sitting there thinking, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. No more procrastinating, guys. Tomorrow may never come. And I know that's cliched. I know it is. But one thing life has taught me in the last 12 months, I've had 3 deaths. And again, this was something Steve and I were talking about. Although you look at all the celebrity deaths of people who have died in the last 12 months, and I don't just mean celebrity deaths, I mean in personal life as well. I've had, in my personal little circle, I've had 3 major deaths within the last 12 months. But you also look at all the people who have passed away within the last year, and you think life is so fleeting, because a lot of those people didn't die of old age. They died of just, bam, they just dropped dead. And how many of them had, unresolved issues, or had things that they wanted to do that they never got to do, and they thought, I'll get around to it. I'll get around to it. I don't want to be that guy anymore. I was that guy for so long, and then, when I was younger, I was fly by the seat of my pants, man. I was like, you know what, hey, let's pick up, I got extra money, let's just pick up and take off for the weekend. And then I became a dad, my priorities shifted, and I had to dial that back a bit and say, you know what, maybe I can't do that now, I can't do that now, let me wait, it'll come, I'll do it when I'm older. And, now that I'm getting older, that window is narrowing down, and I don't want to see it close without having at least tried to do some of the things in life that I want to do. And that's the lesson that I'm trying to get across in today's video, is now is the time. I'm not saying you should slough off all your responsibilities. I'm not saying you just say, F it, I'm not paying bills, I'm not going to work, I'm not doing this, I'm just going to go out and have fun and do whatever I want to do. It's not that simple, and I'm not dumb. I'm not so dumb that that I don't know that. But you can make time for these things, and I think that's really the biggest thing. We all sit around and we go, I don't have time right now, maybe I'll have it next week. No, you block out that time. You take your priorities and you look at them and say, okay, yeah, I need to work, yeah, I need to raise kids, yeah, I need to do this, I need to do A, B, and C, but can I spit something in between there and still maintain my responsibilities? And the answer is yes, absolutely yes, you can. It may take a little bit of work, it may take a little bit of effort, it may take a little bit of thought, but you absolutely can fit in the things you want to do in between the things that you need to do. And by God, that's what I'm going to start doing. You guys saw the video several months ago, right after Christmas, where I posted, the guitar that I got. I have yet to have any lessons because right now I've had some financial setbacks. If you watched the last video, I had a bit of a health scare, last month. So there was that, and that cost me a little bit of money between diagnostic testing and doctor's visits. I'm still not done paying that off yet. So financially, it's been kind of a setback for me to start my guitar lessons, but that is absolutely something that I want to do just because I've always been interested in music. It's always been a passion of mine, and I'd like to take it a little bit further and, eventually go out and play some music, go out and play some, play in a band and do something that I think I would enjoy. As well as I've recently had the opportunity, and a lot of you guys who know me, who've been watching me for a while, you know that I used to be a professional wrestler. Now, no, I was never a big name. No, I never went out and made a huge career out of it. Realistically, I did it for a year. I did training. I worked maybe a dozen shows, wrestled in 3 official matches, including one that I technically wasn't even a part of, and somehow or another ended up winning. Don't ask. It's long story. It's a horrible booking decision, but whatever. And recently I found a school, a training facility that's less than an hour away, and I'm seriously thinking about going and checking it out with a friend of mine, a guy I used to wrestle with, mainly because there's a local independent wrestling promotion right out here, in my city where I live in, that I'd like to become involved in. Now, let's face it, I'm going to be 43 years old in September. I am in no way, shape, or form looking to become a pro wrestler again. However, I would like to get involved in it to some degree. Whether I go out and do a managing thing or something, I just would like to be involved in it again because wrestling has been a lifelong passion. It has been lifelong something that I've enjoyed watching, something that I enjoy doing, something that I enjoy talking about, even to this day. And now that there's literally 5 minutes away a promotion that's going to be holding a show in 3 weeks, and I'm going to go to it and watch it, I'm going to have a blast. The thought of getting involved in that again is very enticing to me because it's something that I love, and it's not something that, again, I can fit it into my time because they're right next door. So that really is the lesson that you can take away from this video. Fit the stuff in there that you want to do, as well as get done the stuff that you need to do. It is possible. You've just got to find the way to do it. Anyway, I'm Tats Deej. I just want to give you guys a little life update there and a little bit of inspiration. I hope it helps you. I hope it helps you find your way. And if you ever have any questions, look me up on Twitter, Tats Deej. Shoot me a question. I'll answer it in my Ask Deej series. Anyway, I'm out.